Hello and welcome to Hoodoo soap making class. So as promised, I'm going to show you 3 soaps today. So what you see in my hand is the base which we are going to use for one of the soaps. So what is this? This is an aloe vera soap base, okay? Melt and pour soap base. Now there are 2 types of soaps which can be made. Normally, that is the cold compress soap and the melt and pour soap. Cold compress soap is a very long procedure. It takes a lot of time and it takes many days to cure, and it is done in steps, step by step like that. So we are not going to use that because that is a professional way of making, and we don't want that also. We want only the easiest way to make the soap, and we are doing this Hoodoo method because we will be incorporating psalms and chants and all into this. So that's why we have taken this method, that is the melt and pour base method. Okay, so you can take any base. You will get glycerin soap base, you will get clear soap base, you will get same like this aloe vera soap base, you will get sandalwood soap base, all soap bases you will get, goat milk soap base, all that you will get on Amazon. If you check, you can find that. I am taking this because I have this with me. I use this for making different types of Hoodoo soaps. So I have couple of soap bases, melt and pour soap bases. So for this I am taking this one. Now the next thing you need to do is to take the measurement of this. Okay, so let's take the measurement of this first. So let me move this to one side and let me bring the kitchen scale. So this is the scale. Now we want to switch on to grams. Okay, now you see we have grams. I'm not touching anything. So 0. Yeah, now we need to keep this on top of that because we don't want to keep this on top of this. So we will keep this plate on top of that. Now you got the measurement of the plate. Again you press 0. It is all gone now. Now you will get the exact measurement of this soap base. So here we go. So the soap base is 112 grams. Okay. So normally it is around 100, 210, 112, around that. That's enough. So that is our soap base. So we keep that one side. Now what you need to do is we need to melt this first before we add the ingredients. Now before we melt this, there are 2 ways of melting. I'm using the microwave because I have a microwave. If you don't have a microwave, you can use a double boiler. Double boiler method is keeping one vessel with some water in it and keeping another vessel on top of that water with the soap base in it. So what you do is you will heat the container with the vessel with the water. You will heat that, and once it heats up, this soap base which is in another vessel on the water, it will automatically melt. This will melt. So there is no direct heat. That is the reason for using that. But if you have a microwave, you just need to keep it in the microwave for hardly 1 minute and it will melt. So I am going to use that method and I will melt it and I will come back. So if you want, you need to cut it into small pieces like this so that the melting will be done fast. If you keep it in one big block like that, it will take time to melt. So it is better you will cut it like this in small pieces and you melt it. So at this time we don't need anything else, we just need to melt this. But once this is done, then you will start with the psalms in Hoodoo. So let me finish this first, then I will show you the remaining. So we will cut it into small pieces. I will change the vessel because this is little big. For pouring it will be difficult for me. I will show you the mold also in which we are pouring. I will make it ready and I will show you now. See, when you are using the mold, it should be first, it should be clean and blessed. So we will do that now. After we complete this, we will do that. Now the hoodoo soaps are very common. Usually in the West it is very common because people use this for many reasons. You can use it for clearing black magic. Like if you take a bath in this for every day, if you take a bath in this, nothing negative can hit you. And if there is anything negative in your system, it will be removed also. Now all this, first of all, you need to have belief and trust in this if you want these things to work. A lot of people come to me and they say, oh, I tried that, I tried this, nothing worked for me. Why it doesn't work for you? Have you thought about it? Have you ever thought about it? Why things don't work for you and work for other people? So the things don't work for you only for the reason that you don't believe in this. You will say, when we ask you, suppose when I ask, you will say, no, I believe in this. No, you don't believe in it. You have a doubt in it. Inside your mind, you have a doubt. That is the reason why why these things don't work for you. So always you have to come with an open mind, and you have to be sure that you trust these methods. So it will definitely not work for everyone. I am not saying it works 100% for everyone. It will not work for everyone, but for the people who believe in this, 100% it will work. Okay, so now we have cut this. Now I will just melt this and bring it back. Then I will show you what is to be mixed in this. Now you can see I have melted it. Just 1 minute, less than 1 minute it took for me to melt this. Okay, now you stir this very nicely. Now is the time when you need to say the first psalm for the black magic removal. This soap is for black magic removal. So I will just do a little more time it takes, because there is some particles are there which is not mixed, I think. So let me keep it once more. Okay, now what you are seeing on the screen is the mold for this soap. Okay, first we will need to cleanse it, and we need to clear it with some clearing spray. So I am just going to cleanse it with some of my aura cleaning spray. Okay, so now it is cleansed. Now I will say the first time I will say the psalm. So you just need to listen to what I am saying. This is the psalm for the black magic removal soap. So in all the soaps there is a specific psalm, and there is a specific blessing chant also which you need to say. So first we will go with the psalm. Okay, the first psalm is, Thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor for the arrow that filleth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. This is the psalm you need to say one time. Okay, now we are going to mix the ingredients. So let me just keep this here. Okay, let me mix the ingredients. I will show you. So first of all, I am going to mix some black pea. Okay, this is something called black pea. Then I will put some rosemary. Okay, this will go on the top of the soap, because that will be the top part of the soap. Now I am going to add the soap base. So you can see here. Now I am going to add, first I will add some St. Michael oil in this. Okay, so I already have St. Michael oil. If you don't have, you just need to get a little bit of the St. Michael oil. Say only this much I am adding. Now I will mix that. So this St. Michael oil also has the perfume in it, like the smell also will be there for the soap. So you don't need to add any extra perfume in that. So we are adding some St. Michael oil in that. Now we will add 2 more ingredients in this. So I'm going to add little mint powder, very little, because this is only one soap I'm making here, only 100 grams, like you saw, 112 grams of soap only we are making. So we will add very little. Now this is charcoal powder, okay, this is what you need. You will add little bit of that, only little bit. It's also very good for the skin, and also it is perfect for black magic removal. Now we will add this we will add. Now we mix this. Now when we are mixing this, again we repeat the sum. I will be heating this once more because it's already getting cold. Let me mix it properly and see. So when you are mixing it, you will again say the sum, which is the first sum which we said a little earlier. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. This is 3 times you have to say this sum. Okay, now you see it is becoming a little thick, so we will make it little more. Once more I will just warm it up little more so that it's mixed properly. Once more I have to say the chant. So the chant is, you have to say 3 times. One time is when you make the mold ready, one time is when you mix the chant, and one time is just before you pour out the chant. Pour out the this mixture, this soap mixture. So it has become solid, little solid now. I will just put it once more in the microwave and I will get back to you. Okay, now we are going to pour the soap into the mold. Okay, I don't know if it is possible, but I will try. Here. So it is poured into the mold now. We will clean all that, don't worry. It's already setting. It's okay, that is fine. Okay, now you can see it's almost the mold is full. Let me just remove this. Feeling little uncomfortable with this here. Okay, that is my clumsiness. You have to do it nicely when you do. Okay, now we have removed that all, and it's clean and it is in the mold. Now you can see there is little bit like a froth here, so that we have to remove. So let it sit for some time, then we will spray it with alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, like this. Once you spray, it will go. Now we will see. If it is not going, then we can cut it out, not a problem. So that is how you make the soap. Now there is one more step in this, is that you need to say the chant one more time while it is setting. So let's say now, thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. This is the chant you need to say while it is setting. Now it has to set. Once it is set, you will say, you will call Archangel Michael. Now we have already added Archangel Michael oil in that. If you have not added the Archangel Michael oil in the soap, what you mix with the soap ingredients, then you need to apply the Archangel oil on the top of the soap after it sets. But In this case, we have already added it while it is setting. Now, once it is set, then we have to say the prayer for that Archangel Michael while we are applying that Archangel Michael oil. So let's wait for this to set. So this is not completely cured yet, but we have one small work to do here before it cures. I will just turn like this and I will show you. You need to draw the pentagram here. Like this, the pentagram. You need to draw it and draw the circle on the top. Like this. Doesn't have to be perfect or anything, but this you need to do because this is for the protection. We will do this now. Is the time when you want to apply the Archangel Michael oil. If you have not applied it earlier to the mixture, you can apply it here at the moment here before it sets completely. That also you can do. Now we will wait for this to set completely. I'll show you a little bit here. See, it is already set. We can remove it now also and then let it set later outside. So let me remove it so that we can finish this off. So see, like this you will remove it. See, this is the front. It's perfectly clean, nothing, you cannot see anything there. So this is the soap. This will be the, you can do it whichever way you want, you can do it. I will just cut off little bit from here and I will show you little more neatly. So when you are applying the Archangel Michael oil, you need to say the prayer, a small prayer for Archangel Michael, saying, rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. This is what you need to say. Now I don't think this is time for me to cut it out, because it is it's not yet solid, so we will wait anyway. So we will wait. So this is the final product, will be very clean like this, and it will smell nice also because the Archangel Michael oil is there. If you don't want to use the Archangel Michael oil, I don't know why you may not want to use, but it is always good to use the Archangel Michael oil, because that is for protection, natural protection it will give you naturally. Archangel Michael will guard you. So you can remove the sides and all like that with a knife when it is completely set. Okay, this I am a little impatient, that is why I am doing like this. But if you are giving this professionally to somebody, you need to wait until it is completely cured. It will take 1 hour, 2 hours maximum to cure, or you can keep in the fridge also and it will be cured. Now you can use this as front or this as front, whichever way you want you can use it. Yeah, I mean, you can package it if you are giving it to somebody. You can do this as a business also. Now the last part of this is the blessing chant of the soap, of the Black Magick Removal Soap. So I am going to say this now. You need to hold your hands on top of the soap like this. My hands are in gloves, as you know. I have a problem. I cannot show my hands much on screen because it is burnt. But you need to remove your gloves at this point when you are doing the blessing. So this is how you say the blessing chant. By the words of the psalm, by the strength of the Lord, no curse shall cling, no evil stored. With fire and faith the soap I make, to break all hex, to cleanse, to shake. By herb and oil, by salt and flame, I call on power in God's own name. Be gone foul works, be turned to dust. In spirit's hands alone I trust. As this soap is used, let light return, and every evil trick shall burn. So mote it be, this charm it's done, by holy might and rising sun. This is the blessing chant you need to say. Now you can say this once or 3 times. You can say it for making it a little more stronger. Then once more you trace the pentacle which you have drawn on top like this. Bas, that's it. Your soap, your Black Magick Removal Soap is ready for use. Not now, after 1 hour, because I took it out before it set completely. See, little bit I ruined it here. It should not be like that. You should wait for that to completely set, and then this pentacle you have to draw before it is set, but taking out of the mold you need to wait until it is completely set. Just keep at least 2 hours, or you keep in the fridge, and if you keep in the fridge you can remove within 30 minutes. It will be solid set. Then you can cut out the sides and all, whatever you don't want you can cut out. Okay, so this whatever I have added in this are all organic, and it is good for the skin also. It will not do you any harm. If you bathe with it, if you wash your body with this, it will only help you remove all the black magic and also make your skin shine. Thank you so much for watching. Now, one thing I had promised 3 soaps. The second part and the third part will come. The second part is with the love attraction soap, and the third part with the abundance soap. So please don't forget to hit the bell icon, and if you have not subscribed, definitely do subscribe and hit the bell icon. If you have already subscribed, hit the bell icon, because then only you will know when the second part and the third part is coming, because I cannot do it together today. I thought I can complete the whole thing in one day. It's getting too long, so, and I'm getting tired also, so I will do it as the second part. It will come maybe tomorrow or day after it will come. So that's all in today's video. Thank you so much for watching.